Was Don Cornelius fucking Gladys Knight? What the fuck is this world coming to? Don Cornelius was fucking Gladys Knight?
There's so much more that I could do for you, yeah. But you just won't let me give you my love, boy. What is wrong with you?
So, as we all know, the premiere of American Soul was last night, and boy oh boy, I had mixed emotions about that. Now, because there was so much going on in the show, it kind of like, I'm like, god damn, I need to take a break from this and gather my thoughts together. Jesus, Cornelius, how much shit you gonna get into in one fucking episode, Cornelius? God damn it. So let me say this, the show had all the bells and whistles needed to produce the show, right? American Soul was truly indicative of the 70s era, right? It had Booger Sugar, it had Juggy, it had, and if you don't know what Juggy is, child, that's that heroin, as my mama used to call it. Oh, he on that heroin or that Juggy, but that's an old school name, right? Or old school word for it. But it had all the things that made the 70s bad and good, like the Vietnam. Many of our lives have been, I'ma say, touched by the Vietnam War, even though we did not go to the war, because a lot of our dads went over, came back physically, but was still there mentally, and that's all I got to say about that. That shit was fucked up. That Vietnam War was fucked up, y'all. I mean, fucked up. Or the first episode opens up with Don Cornelius sitting on the couch with a gun to his head. Bang, right? And then after the bang, it flashbacks to 1971 in Chicago, where he's telling his wife, we in 14 cities, baby, but we need to make this thing bigger. I got a plan, baby. You know them damn Lieberman always got a goddamn plan to do something or fuck somebody. You know that's the damn thing. You know them motherfuckers ain't nothing but weasels. He got a plan, and his wife, I think her name is Dolores, supports him. Now, him and Dolores been together since high school. And Don Cornelius himself was a police officer and a Vietnam veteran, okay? Luckily, he came home, but we'll see later on if he came home with some issues, okay? So then the show, let me tell you this little piece, right? When he was sitting on the couch and he was looking at Gladys Knight, before, he banged, it was Kelly Rowland. And I didn't realize how much Kelly Rowland and Gladys Knight looked alike. Kelly Rowland absolutely looks like a young Gladys Knight. Now, I didn't know that at first, but shit, at the end of the day, we thought that Angela Bassett was damn Tina Turner. I mean, shit. So then after he talks to Dolores and say, Dolores, I'm trying to take this thing on the road. I see big plans for the Soul Train, okay? Dolores is like, I don't know, Cornelius. I don't know. You got that wandering dick out there, but I'm gonna trust you, Cornelius. When you get out there, I need you to act right when you're out there, but I trust you. And when he gets out there, he finds a young lady to assist him. She is a trained dancer who is married to a police officer. And I guess she would be his gopher / assistant / secretary. I don't know her name, so I'm just going to call her, his assistant. But she's a little discouraged because she feels like, okay, I should be doing much more than this because, he makes me feel like I can't do anything right. I get him dancers for the show and he's still complaining. The ninja is getting on my damn nerves. We're at the Metro Media Soundstage, California, and you have the three people that I told you about, the 2 boys and a girl, who are auditioning for some type of act. I'm not sure if it was from Soul Train or another show. I'm not sure. Or it was for a club, right? And the thing about it was, but they did very well. They did Undisputed Truth, Smiling Faces. It was a good song. It was great. They did a good job singing it, but they couldn't be hired because of the fact the girl of the group was underage. And let me say, she has a brother that's also in the group. His name is Kendall. Now, he got a baby with a Spanish chick across the way, right? And he's also dropped out of school or been kicked out of school and received his draft letter for Vietnam. Now, the other dude who's in the group, the third dude, child, he got some issues because he's working and his mama is on that damn juggy. Child, I'm telling you, that heroin, man, it's here now, but it died down like in the 80s because that's when everybody was doing that booger sugar. But child, when I tell you that heroin had ninjas by the throat in the 60s and 70s, oh, nigga, please. Then we have Don Cornelius walking into the club where he's like, okay, I'm ready to sit down with James Brown. Now, Mr. Bobby, okay, James Brown, I don't know who the hell it is, but all I know they calls him Mr. Bobby. And Mr. Bobby said, well, we need 25 G's. Don Cornelius said, no, we have a regular fee that all of our acts get. I don't know if it was 10, 15. I don't know how much it was. But it is a bartering system with Soul Train. We give you exposure. You give us some talent. I thought that was what Soul Train was about. If you want to keep it honest, I thought for real that all the acts went on Soul Train for free because they knew that it was free promotion. Mr. Bobby was like, this is James Brown. Nigga. 25K or get the F out my face. Nigga. So anyway, the club owner name was Gerald. That was his name. His name was Gerald. And Gerald was like, look, Cornelius, look, you might can't get Mr. Funky right here, but I can help you get Gladys Knight. All you got to do is ride down there to Gary, Indiana with me and we can make it happen. Don Cornelius was like, okay, well, what you want, ninja? Mr. Whoever, Concoline was like, okay, well, if I can help you, then all you got to do is whatever acts you have coming to your show, have them play at my club for half price. That daggone Gerald, that's his name, Concoline. Gerald, oh, he's a shiesty one, child. They talked and Don Cornelius was swayed along with booger sugar and pussy. Okay, I told y'all it was a Libra man. Then when they get down to Gary, Indiana, child, this is where we find out that daggone Don Cornelius, he got some booger sugar problems. I mean, goddamn. Can anybody in the 70s be sober? God damn it. So then, we meet up with Mr. George Johnson. You know who that is? Beautiful people use Afro sheen. So then he sits down with Gladys Knight and like, look, Gladys girl, I need you. I want you. I need you to come do my show. Gladys was like, man, look, you know how many people come up to me, Cornelius, telling me this stuff? I'm out. But Cornelius was like, listen, I got a wife and kids, okay? I done had 7 jobs in 7 years. Oh, what was it? 6 jobs in 5 years. I said, damn. That nigga need to stop working. And she said, you know what? You got it, Mr. Cornelius. But we're going to do things my way. But Jeffrey, the third member of the group, who, he working and trying to keep his little sister together. Plus his mama is strung out on drugs, child. He's just trying to keep the household together, okay? Jeffrey comes home and his mama is, then tied one off in the daggone bathroom and he just put her in the bed and his baby sister been hollering all daggone night. And the landlord was at the door like, yeah, mama is messing up on the rent. I need my money. We find out that the boy and a girl, the sister and the brother, mother is Kelly Price and their father is over in Vietnam and he's fixing to return home. It's when Don Cornelius is home with Dolores, the high school sweethearts, right? And she been stewing the entire time on him kissing that girl in the damn club. Now, he ain't fucked the girl, but he kissed her. And Dolores seen it. And Dolores said, listen, I believe that if you go out there to LA, you gonna act a whole ninja out there. Don Cornelius was like, what you want me to do, baby? I got a dream. Let me live my dream. She was like, I tell you what, cheating ass. Go there, come home every week. He said, I got it. That nigga barely picked up the phone when he got there. Then we get to part 2 where we find out where the white man stands with the Soul Train. It's always a white man in the background somewhere. I mean, you know, this is where the white man says, look, you need advertisers, and I'm the white face to get it for you, okay? And then the advertisers / sponsors that he was talking about, do you know I forgot about TWA Airlines? You know I forgot about them? What the hell happened to them? He talked about A&P. Oh my God, I forgot about A&P. I forgot about Polaroid. Y'all, do you remember the damn cameras that we used to have, and we used to wave the little, you know, take the picture, and then we used to wave the picture like this so it could develop. Nigga, I'm too. Then they go into more Vietnam flashbacks, but they're going into the flashbacks because they want you to know that the kids, the brother and the sister, their father is there in Vietnam. Okay, but dig this. The label attorney, her name was, I don't know what the hell name, but she worked for the damn attorney or the label of Gladys Knight. When I said, wait a minute, why is this bitch so angry? What's wrong with her? I said, she wants some dick. She wants some Cornelius dick. Okay. Remember the little boy Jeffrey of Shalimar / Encore, you know, came home, right? The baby is always crying in the goddamn playpen or whatever the hell, the crib or whatever the hell, right? JT and that Jeff, Marble, child. He went in there to find the landlord eating a fish dinner. If you know what I mean. I mean, shit, the rent gotta get paid some way or another. You know, the brother and sister down there at the Soul Train doing their dance moves, they did a good job. Now, it was supposed to be 3 of them, you know. It was supposed to be Kendall, the girl, and JT down there doing the whole, you know, shebang. Child, but you know, JT ain't got time. Me to Jeffrey ain't got time to be dancing around with y'all motherfuckers. I mean, he got to keep the landlord off his mama. I mean, shit. The premiere of Soul Train. And then these are the little pieces of information that I know about the show because I am a Soul Train aficionado. That, you know, we get to the point where we see how competitive the dancers were. I've watched the Soul Train documentary before, and it was very real. The dancers were very competitive when it came down to camera time. It was times where you could literally see the dancers pushing each other out of the way, right? So this is where we found out that Don Cornelius was like, I don't give a fuck if you have a heart attack. You better keep dancing. A little more tea about it was that them kids didn't get fed. They was there 10 until. And I think them kids got like box lunches with cheese sandwiches and water in it. Them kids were there all day and were not fed properly. I mean, I'm sure it was black Negroes passing out everywhere. The part where the brother and sister is welcoming their father home, or they're doing a party. Child, you know what it remind me of? If this scene right here don't remind me of when Florida was expecting James to come home from Alaska and hit that nigga ain't make it. Child, Kelly Price did her whole party, okay? Everybody welcoming the daddy home. Child, daddy ain't come home. It was 2 soldiers to say, daddy ain't make it. In the meantime, Kendall, the one who, you know, was supposed to be a part of the group, but he like, I got other shit I got to do, like keep the landlord up off my mama and take care of my junky mother and my fucking baby sister. You know, I got other shit to do. I can't be singing dancing with y'all motherfuckers. Shit. He hooked up with Stone and Robert from Cooley High. Child, and them mother hunchies robbed a damn jewelry store or was trying to rob a jewelry store. Stone and Robert convinced JT that the diamonds that was in this jewelry store right here belonged to the black man. So I'm going to need you to drive the getaway car. Stone and Robert, where you ain't got your own damn car? Stone and Robert? Child, while they was trying to break into the damn jewelry store, the police came. They got into a shootout. I don't know why JT ain't just drive away and just say, fuck them. You know, fuck them all. Because a police officer died and one of the Stone and Roberts died. Okay, I'm not sure which one. But the other one who was alive hopped in the car with JT. I'd be like, brother, that's not my battle. And I left his ass there bleeding. Because Don Cornelius ain't picked up none of the damn phone calls. Oh, the wife Dolores is like, fuck you, bitch. I ain't answered none of your phone calls. And the show ended.